I'm so excited about today. I'm going to watch and react to the Friends reunion, and this show means a lot to me because it came out when I was growing up.
You're old.
I've seen every and each episode so many times that I know every line to it. But to be honest, I watched this show so much that I had to stop. It's been years since I watched an episode of Friends. That's how much I annoyed myself watching it. So I don't know what to expect from this. Everybody's talking about it. I haven't seen anything. I didn't even see the trailer because I didn't want to know anything until I saw the actual thing. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure that I am going to cry as soon as I listen to the theme song.
It's like you're always stuck in second gear.
So let's do it.
Can I just say something? Of course, I had to grow a cyst the day I filmed this video. Of course.
1994, yes. Since the finale, the Siskin have been in a room all together only once. Yes, until today.
So I guess this is it.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have to go to the new house right away?
I remember this.
We got some time. Okay, should we get some coffee?
Sure.
Okay.
Where?
So is this going to be like another episode? The keys. I remember this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to try not to cry so soon in a video, okay? Oh no. Already I'm crying? I'm not crying. You are. 17 years later. I am old. I'm not ready for this. I'm not. My childhood, my life, passing through my eyes right now.
We're losing her.
No pulse.
So they haven't seen these sets ever since?
I mean, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at that.
It is. You know, it's not just them, it's so many people around the world at home who have memories watching this show.
You know, Lisa playing guitar up there, Jen and I, our first kiss, like the pilot opening the umbrella. Oh, I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
Lisa. Oh, wow.
Oh.
This is all I care about.
Hi. Hi. Oh my God. There we go.
Her laugh. So are we revisiting the characters or it's just the actors? I want to know.
Start crying.
Because I want to hear Phoebe, I want to hear Rachel, I want to hear Ross, how they're doing, you know, ever since.
Oh, weird. All right, well, where's the tissue box?
Same. I think I brought this because I know myself, okay?
Oh,
I got chills.
that's so weird. Walk that way, buddy. I need to watch this series.
It was good. I have the original ball.
Yeah.
It's had its moments.
That's what I hear.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I'm so annoying. Oh my god.
I just can't believe that you think that you and Chandler know me and Rachel better than we know you.
Well, we do.
What is Monica's biggest pet peeve?
Animals dressed as humans.
That's correct. What name appears on the address label?
It's Chandler Bing! No!
Actually, it's
Chandler Bong.
Ladies, can you name this voice?
That's my monkey.
Oh!
It's the dad.
Oh, Mr. Winkle. Hinkle. Really?
It's Ross and Monica's dad, isn't it?
It's the guy who lives downstairs.
And his name would be...
Wait, no, I was wrong. Oh, wow. Wait. That guy? What?
Larry Hankin, everyone!
He was that old back in the 90s. I don't get it. What? Bless him. What? It's a vampire.
I think Friends has this magic because each character is so distinct that they could hold a television show by themselves.
Yes?
Hi, is Rachel here? I'm her sister. When my agent called me and said, do you want to play Rachel Green's sister on Friends? I was like, have I won the lottery?
Hey, it's Phoebe! We can talk to Phoebe!
If you think about Monica or Phoebe or Rachel, each one of them is a leading character. Together, you get this great repartee, all the actors at the top of their game, and great chemistry.
All right.
No! Joey, we swore we'd never tell.
They'll never understand. We have to say something.
They were funny, they were engaging, they knew their characters so well, but they also worked so well together.
I remember that back then I read something about one of them. I think it was Monica, who was offered a raise and she rejected it, or she proposed that everybody, in the cast would earn the same amount of money, and that is so cool. I don't know if it's real, but that's what I read back then, and I think it's so cool.
But you can't say that! You don't know! I thought I was gonna pass out from the pain. Anyway, I tried, but I couldn't. I just couldn't.
It must be a little weird to have to read these lines as a 25-year-old.
That's right, I stepped up.
I couldn't. I got the stage fright. I wanted to help.
The noise Chandler is going to make, it's very funny.
So I turned to Chandler.
Joey kept screaming at me, do it now. Sometimes late at night I can still hear the screaming.
Screaming.
That's because sometimes I just do it through the wall to freak you out.
And see, I know I was laughing. Do you remember the first?
I'm enjoying this a little too much.
First time I laid eyes on.
Everyone was so perfectly cast.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Casting the show was really hard.
I think it's also that, wait. I think it's also they were perfectly cast, but it's also what each of them brought to the character that made this show so special.
His hangdog expression stuck with us. So when we started doing Ross, that was in our minds.
Try to get David. David has quit television. He's had a miserable experience doing another show.
What?
He's moved back to Chicago to just do theater.
I didn't know this.
I believe we sent him gift baskets.
I have no recollection of the gift basket. I thought we just sent him the script. We assured him that whatever his past experience was, this was going to be different, we promise, and he came on board. We saw a bunch of women who read Phoebe, and it was nothing. And meanwhile, my husband Jeffrey was writing and producing on Mad About You. He said, Phoebe's right here playing Ursula. The waitress.
Yes.
Anything else? No, thanks, we're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go get your check then.
You could see a lot of the beginnings of Phoebe there,
Yes.
but on Mad About You, she had more of an edge. Phoebe was a much more positive image.
True.
She not only did everything we'd hoped, she elevated the material.
See?
Lisa Kudrow was the second one to get cast in Friends right after David. And that was at the beginning, so we thought we were on a roll, and then came about 2.5 months where we cast no one.
Matt LeBlanc, if I remember correctly, had like $11 in his pocket when he auditioned. Maybe it was $9, but it wasn't a lot.
Then Matt came in, and suddenly
Look at that
on
hair.
him, the lines felt funny.
He hadn't done an awful lot. He'd done another show, but he hadn't done an awful lot.
So Matt went right down to the wire, auditioned at the network at NBC with another actor, and he killed it, and he got the part as Joey. The funny thing about it is, the other actor ended up in the show, in the one with the Unagi.
That one? They're so different from each other. What?
No! How you doing? How you doing? Damn it, Carl. Go wait in the hall.
I remember I had gone in a bunch of times, and I think it was on the final callback. I had gone with a friend of mine to run lines, and he said, so the show's about friends and being friends with, just a group of friends. I was like, yeah, kind of. He goes, then we should go out drinking. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. He goes, then we should go out drinking. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. To make a long story short, I woke up in the middle of the night at his apartment and had to go to the bathroom, and I got up too fast, and I can't believe I'm telling this, but I kind of blacked out and fell face first into the toilet, and I hit my nose on the bottom of the toilet seat, and a huge, chunk of meat came off my nose. And
Oh, that's what happened to me here.
I was like, oh my God. And Marta Kaufman said, what happened to your face?
I could have died.
I told the truth and got the job, so look at that, right? That's what happened.
Marta and David made it clear to me, made it known to me that they had written the role of Ross with my voice in mind. And I was like, well, I don't understand. Oh, it's a bug! It's a bug!
Is it gone?
No, it's right there!
They're just so naturally funny, and the chemistry among them is just magical.
I thought Chandler was going to be the easiest part to cast because it's not just a character, he's got jokes. He's got actual real jokes. So I thought, here we go, this is going to be great. And we saw actor after actor, and it wasn't funny.
We had worked with Matthew Perry on Dream On. And when Matthew reads that dialogue, it sparkles and it comes alive. And for the first time through the casting process, we knew there was a character there and that this was the only guy to play it.
Suddenly, it was like, there's our Chandler.
And I just want $1 million.
He spins the lines in a way that they're his, and there's so many comedy skills there.
Rachel was the hardest part to cast, and it was the last part we cast.
She could be a really unlikable character. I mean, this is an incredibly
At the beginning,
selfish, self-involved, spoiled. In the wrong hands, you don't like Rachel. And then Jennifer came in.
Jennifer had a similar problem to Matthew in that she'd already signed on to a show called Muddling Through.
You're gonna eat that steak or argue with it?
Madam, this here steak was supposed to be rare.
Never heard of this show.
How often do we have steak on the menu?
She'd hardly ever.
So what you have there is a rare steak.
And they had already shot 6 episodes of this show, so
17 years later. I am old.
Jennifer had this warmth and sincerity and genuineness about her where she just made you feel okay about everything else that Rachel was that you might have passed judgment on.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an issue.
Once Friends had gone global, and I think we were in 18 different languages.
全部で確か1兆7000億の貸し。 en el segundo piso de la Biblioteca Pública de Nueva York.
That's what I used to watch. Well, actually used to watch it with subtitles, but I know the dub, the Mexican dub.
A year ago when my father complained that he was unable to lift his briefcase with his left hand. The next day he got diagnosed with a terminal disease called MND.
I was battling depression. I was a very dark.
Well, what began next was a battle for me, a battle of seeing the only person I've loved getting closer to death every day.
Oh no.
I remember myself locking up in a room, staring at the walls for hours. I even had suicidal thoughts.
What I came home to, friends was...
Oh.
They were my friends.
Hey, Mexican neighbor.
I didn't really have any. And...
No matter how much pain, anxiety, or trouble you are in, if you are staring at a screen which is playing Friends, you're gonna laugh.
They have no idea the kind of impact they've actually made in this world. So when they sleep, they should relax knowing that they have saved more lives.
I feel like when people create shows, they have no idea how many lives they can touch and change.
Yes, there's a couple here in the audience here. Do you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, her voice.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Geller, Christina Biggles and Elliot Gould, everybody.
They look amazing.
Elliot, Christina, I'm keen to know, what do you remember?
It's been 20 years.
I remember they were awfully nice to us.
Very down to earth, real people.
One day we came to work and they said, the parents are here, the parents are here. And it was so moving. And we really did feel like their parents. In fact, we used to worry about them quite a lot.
And we really did feel like their parents. In fact, we used to worry.
I'm so happy to see all these cast members, well, guest stars, that were kind of older back then, and they are looking so well now and healthy.
What were you doing when your arm came out of the socket or the shoulder?
That was when he and I were fighting over the chair.
That was one of the best episodes we ever did.
Chandler and Joey have been fighting over this chair, and Joey runs and jumps into the chair.
And I went just to jump over the coffee table and somehow tripped, and my legs went up in the air, and my shoulder came out of the socket.
We've
Are we
never
gonna
seen
watch
this.
his arm getting pulled out?
Ooh.
Ow, 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 it happened right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. He's in pain.
Oh, are you for real?
Oh no.
It's okay. His shoulder.
Oh, I thought someone tried to pull on it.
And the way, do you remember how it was, the sling was written into the show?
No.
Oh.
See, Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
So we had to put that into the show, but we waited until he was okay again to film the ending of the one where no one was ready. So what started out to be the simplest Friends episode ended up taking the longest amount of time.
There was
It
one
happens.
thing that we did every...
Oh my God, it's hit after hit of nostalgia.
Yeah, don't get too excited. I haven't done this in a long time. I should be Phoebe for this. Okay. Smelly cat, what are they?
Go ahead, Phoebe, give us everything.
Smelly cat, it's not your fault.
What? Lady Gaga is here.
It's so weird because I was walking down the street and I just happened to have my...
See, this celebrity appearance can't make sense because there's an episode where Phoebe actually sings this song with a singer, so...
Smelly cat,
Wow.
smelly cat, it's not your fault.
Smelly, 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 really bad. Smelly, smelly cat, it's not your fault. Smelly, 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 really bad. Smelly, smelly cat.
to say something. Thank you so much for being the person for all of us on Friends that was I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but the different one, or the one that was really herself.
Really herself.
Thank you, and thanks for carrying it along.
Phoebe is such an original character.
Thank you, and thanks for carrying it along.
I can't quite
What?
be specific about which one, but I know I'm part of the Geller family. I'm incredibly anal. I'm neurotic as hell.
Anal?
And I wear overly tight trousers.
You know, I love all these people, all these guests, but I'm not sure they make sense in this context. You know?
There's a scene with David Schwimmer.
Like
where
Lady
Ross
Gaga kind
decided
of
not
did.
to pay.
Pivot! 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 Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
If you were to see it on the page initially, it's 3 actors carrying a couch up a stairwell.
Exactly.
There's maybe a page of dialogue, and nothing really in that dialogue suggests anything massively comic. What they do in that time in carrying
It's
that
how
couch
they
up
do
those
it.
stairs is one of the funniest things I've seen on TV.
Yes. You know, something's funny when 17 years later people are still quoting it.
When you look back, who had the loudest laugh? Who had the loud... Oh, really?
Lisa.
Really, Lisa Kudrow had the loudest.
Yeah.
Oh, when Lisa laughs, like...
My God! I can't believe you didn't say me!
I was afraid they weren't going to bring her back. Oh my god, I love Janice. Oh my god, I love Janice.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Janice.
Let's talk about Janice for a moment.
Being so kind to grace us mortals with your presence.
You know, I got the audition sides across my fax machine, and it said fast-talking New Yorker, and I thought, you know, I know her. I grew up there. She lives in me. That's it.
You love me, Chandler Bing.
Oh, no, I don't.
Janice, you want me. You need me.
This character needs a laugh because I'm not going to be able to get through a single scene with this guy. And I just looked at him and I went, and that was it.
She's really the sixth friend. No question.
Oh my God! It's a Friends reunion!
Oh no, she needs to stay a little longer. No, don't go. Don't go. Janice is far too important to be just like a few seconds in this. Oh no.
It was the most memorable 10 years of my life.
It's
Honestly,
Gunther.
I could
I
not
didn't
have
recognize
imagined,
him. Gunther, of course.
all these guys were
No, but
fantastic.
his
It was
voice
just a joy
is
to work
the
with them. I
same.
felt very, very special.
When's your birthday?
May 5th. Why?
Oh, I'm just making a list of people's birthdays.
Oh, mine's December.
Yeah, whatever.
James Michael Tyler, Gunther himself.
That's it? I hate this. Come on. No.
I mean, will you allow me to ask?
These
why
are
I consider
iconic
to be
characters. Why are you
cheeky
just brushing them away?
It's inconceivable to me that there weren't perhaps off-screen romances.
Well.
Yeah, the first season, I had a major crush on Jen. I think we both, at some point, we were both crushing hard on each other. One of us was always in a relationship. So, and we never crossed that boundary. You know, we respected that, but we both...
Bullshit.
I'm kidding.
But so we just channeled all of our adoration and love for each other into Ross and Rachel. Are
Is
you
this
okay?
blowing anyone else's mind?
I don't think I knew this.
There was some discussion in the writer's room about we really want Ross and Rachel to get together?
Rachel?
Of course.
The way that you can just let me off the...
No! No! Oh my God. Did you get off the plane? Did you get off the plane?
I got off the plane.
So iconic. Imagine having that. I'm not crying. I'm not.
To get through.
I really wanted to savor every minute of it. I knew it was going to end, and I didn't want it to end.
Where do you think your characters would be today? Where's Rachel?
Rachel.
Why not?
I think we ended up getting married and we had some kids. And
yeah.
you still, you know, played with bones.
Still playing with bones.
Playing with bones. And
Paleontology.
Paleontology, still paleontologist. And
Where are Monica and Chandler?
I think my character, Monica, is still really competitive. Her kids are probably not even in, you know, they're probably graduated, but she still is in charge of the bake sale at, you know, in elementary school. She just got to keep things going, PTA, you know, and you are making me laugh every day.
And what's Phoebe doing?
Phoebe's married to Mike. They're probably in Connecticut. They had kids, and I think she was like the advocate for her kids who were a little different and all the other kids who were just a little different, you know? Yeah.
Aww.
And where's Joey?
I think he'd probably open a sandwich shop in Venice Beach.
Oh!
That would be great.
Oh, I wish he would.
Right? Yeah.
I wish he would.
This is Courtney Cox, my sister on the show.
They were babies.
Incredible time. Everything came together. We became best friends who just the chemistry, the whole thing. It was life-changing and it forever will be.
Also, now they're gonna make us cry. As if I hadn't cried enough.
The best way that I can describe it is after the show was over, at a party or any kind of social gathering, if one of us bumped into each other, that was it. That was the end of the night. You just
sat with
the person all night long. You apologized to the people you were with, but they had to understand you had met somebody special to you and you were going to talk to that person for the rest of the night. And that's the way...
I'm not laughing, I'm crying because it's so true.
That's the way it worked. Yeah, I'm gonna cry now.
Good.
Wow. So that was a set all this time? I thought it was a real fountain. Wow. Oh my God. So, okay, like I said, I was expecting like another episode and I wanted to see everyone. Why is this moving? Oh my gosh. A ghost.
I wanted to see everyone. Why is this moving?
Why are you moving? Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, I wanted to see the characters because I missed the characters. But it was a good dive in to the Friends world once again after all this time. I had a lot of flashbacks. I remembered why I loved this show so much. It was nice seeing everybody and hearing all these stories. I didn't know that Ross and Rachel actually kind of crushed on each other during the first season. Honestly, to be completely honest, all those celebrities, I think they could have taken them out and put in some more stories about the process of creating the show and all the things that happened behind the scenes, like more of that instead of these random people, which, you know, I have nothing against them, they're all great, but I didn't necessarily see the connection between them and the show. So I wanted more stories about each character, and I don't know. I feel like I just received a very nice gift because they really didn't have to do this. So I am thankful and appreciative, and that's it. That's the video. I'm gonna stop talking now. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I love you. Please let me know in the comments so I can say hi. Because, well, thank you for watching the whole thing. I know these videos that I make are so long sometimes. So thank you so much. I love you. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.